Hi, this is Annie Thoe, and welcome to Sensing Vitality. Today, I'm going to talk about how to relax stiff back muscles in just a few minutes. And we're going to be using a nature awareness, which is working with the seal movements. The seal has a strong core, and this lesson will also help you develop slowly a very strong but relaxed core. And also, we'll be using the Feldenkrais method, which uses mind and body connection. So let's try it. You're going to go down to the floor. And in this lesson, you might want a t-shirt. You don't have to have one if you're flexible enough, but if you're very stiff or it's difficult for you to hold your knee, then grab a couple t-shirts and I'll show you how to use that for the lesson. If you can't get onto the floor, you can do this in your bed, but it's better to have a firm surface. So I encourage you to try working with the floor. It will help you feel the bones in your body better, and it'll help you move with more precision. So if you need some t-shirts handy, I'll show you how to use those in a moment. And you're going to lie on your back with your knees bent. And if your back is very, very stiff, go gently with these movements. We're going to have fun with this. It's based on my seal series, working with the movements of the seal animal. So let's come onto your back, have your knees bent. And if you need, you can take a t-shirt around your knee, in the front of your knee, and hold it with one hand. You can kind of bring your knee toward your chest, so you can take one t-shirt on one knee and one t-shirt on the other knee, okay? And that is if it's difficult for you to reach your knees, you have this, it's like holding the reins on a horse, but you have this fun lever. And even if you can reach your knees, this is a really fun thing to do to open the hip joints a little bit, to help with any kind of sacrum pain. You can move one knee up and down and just play a little bit with your knees like this, yeah? Okay, take off your t-shirt. If it's comfortable, lengthen your legs. And if that's not comfortable, you can just hold your t-shirts or your hands on your knees and rock a little side to side if your back is super stiff. All right, but you can rest for now with your feet either standing hip width apart, or if you'd like to lengthen your legs for a moment, you can even put a pillow under your knees just for a moment to feel the contact of your bones. Breathing in, and then slide your knees back up so your knees are over your feet and they're wider, a little bit wider than your hips. And then if you like, again, to either take your t-shirts around your knees and hold the t-shirts, or you can hold your hands on top of your knees. I have mine wrapped around the side so the fingers are pointing in. And relax your shoulders. So of course, this is a common knee to the chest stretch, but we're not going to stretch here. It's really important when you have back tension that we don't stretch too much, that we're going to connect the bones. We're going to do an alignment movement here. So just start with rolling a small roll side to side. And of course, you've probably been taught this somewhere along the line if you have back soreness and back stiffness. So just moving your knees side to side, and then stop for a moment. And you can also move your feet a little bit up and down just to feel the ankles can move too. Now we're going to do this movement that's based on my seal class, my seal series, but you're going to roll a little to your left and then take your right knee and shoulder and reach that knee toward the wall in front of you, and then roll to the right and then reach the left knee and shoulder toward the wall, so that you're inching a little tiny movement down as you rock side to side and reaching with the opposite shoulder and knee that you're rolling toward. Just play with that. Let your head relax on the floor. breathing and feeling the bones. We want to do this as relaxed as you can. All right. And just rocking and reaching with the shoulder in the opposite shoulder and knee that is on the side you're rolling toward. Does that make sense? So if you roll to the right, you reach with the left knee and shoulder. So as you roll to the left, you reach with the right knee and shoulder. All right, please stop, let go of your knees. You could bring your feet to standing. And when your knees are bent on and standing on the floor, just roll your knees and pelvis now side to side. See if that feels a little looser, and let your chest move with that too. So it's not just happening at the pelvis and the knees. All right. And then if you've kind of moved down, you can slide back up on the floor. I'm going to do this next one with a t-shirt for people that are using the t-shirt. I'm going to wrap the t-shirt around one knee and then around the other knee. So I've got these wrapped knees with the t-shirt. You could use anything. You could use a dishcloth or any kind of thing that can wrap so you can hold your knees. And let's try this again. Let's roll to the side and reach with the knee and shoulder, knee and shoulder, knee and shoulder. And see if you can feel the connection of the hip bones of your rib cage as you're rolling. This feels so yummy. Yeah, should feel really nice in your chest. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, now stop for a minute with holding your knees still. Again, you don't need to use the t-shirts. I'm just demonstrating that. But now we're going to go up. So you're going to roll to the left, just part way, and then reach your shoulder and hip up, and then roll to the right and reach your left hip and shoulder up. So now you're scooting a little bit upward on the floor. Breathing. See, this can get so easy and relaxed. Scooting up, relax your feet. Try to even relax the grip of your hand on your knee or on the t-shirts. And now move down again. Rolling as you move your hip and knee together on the floor. All right, and then please rest. Put your t-shirts down if you have t-shirts in your hands. And if you'd like, you can lengthen your legs for a moment. And see, is your back flatter on the floor now? Do your hips, if you roll your hips or move them a little bit, do they feel more comfortable? And then that's it. Let's slowly roll to your side and come up to sitting and see how that feels to sit, and then take your time to come to standing. What I like to do is take my top knee and bring it over if I'm sitting cross-legged, and take two hands to one side to push myself up to standing. Okay. Or you can have your chair nearby that you use to come up to standing, but be gentle to come up to standing and notice the difference. Walk around and tell me how that is for you. Does that feel better in your back now, better in your hips, easier to move? That's our SEAL practice. And I look forward to our next lesson. Take care.